Hello, Libra. It is August of 2020. You are a Libra. And that means this is I'll take that, I guess. August 2020 reading for the sign of Libra. I've already shuffled off camera. And now you see me shuffle on camera. And now we're seeing what the energy is like for you this month. The star was just in the exact same position in the Virgo reading. The Wheel of Fortune was in the Fool at the bottom of the deck. Let's see if we can get this in a slightly. How are we doing this here? All right, we've got the King of Swords, the Queen of Wands, the Eight of Wands, the Two of Cups, the Ace of Wands, the Two of Pentacles, the Eight of Pentacles, the Four of Swords, the Star, the Wheel of Fortune, the Three of Pentacles, and the Five of Pentacles. I feel like there is a lot of communication happening with you and another person this month. Or soon, if not this month, soon. Again, because the Star and the Wheel of Fortune, which like I said, they were in the Virgo reading, and they kind of indicate to me that this is not happening just yet. It's going to be happening very soon. Don't worry about that. And I feel like this communication is going to bring you closer to somebody. Like, maybe there's a bit of distance between you and this person now, and it may not be physical. It may just be a lack of communication, so there's a lack of understanding. There's a distance in terms of your understanding of a friend well, I don't think this is a coworker. I was almost going to say a coworker, but somebody that you're in a relationship with. Because I feel like this is somebody that you have an emotional connection with more than simply a business connection with, although I do think also that this connection is tied up in a significant way to your material well-being. But I think that this communication is going to provide a point it's going to bring something to light and just make it obvious that can bring you two together, if that makes sense. Whether it's as something as obvious and simple as just expressing that you feel a certain way about one another, that you are fond of one another, and then that will give you something in common to be like, oh, all right, well, let's go to that. I think that this communication is going to bring something in common, a kind of rallying point to your attention that you can, that gives you a point to focus and work on. And it will give you something like that. That's really the thing. Like, it will, I'm partially getting that maybe for some of you, it will bring this rallying point to your attention, and that will give you a focus on of something to work on together, and that will just further um, bring you two together. And I think that part of what that is how I'm reading this Five of Pentacles that closes out, because it's very much in contrast to what I'm getting from the rest of the reading. It's a very different vibe from what I'm picking up from all the other cards. So I'm thinking that maybe this is somebody that you feel like you've grown apart from, and this rift has caused somebody to feel really left out and alone. And I think it's caused that person, whoever it is that's been like that, it's given them a lot of cause for reflection about what they want, about who they are, about the relationship itself, whatever it may be. But it caused them a lot of pain. And maybe it's caused you both pain, but it's something that needs to come out. Because I don't really see this moving forward until in any kind of meaningful way. I don't think that you can come together and do whatever work or you can't move past it until the work is done, I guess, of fixing something that's probably uncomfortable. I think it's going to be worth it to do it, but I don't think that it's something that is going to be, I don't think it's something that either you or this person is necessarily looking forward to. Maybe, I feel like somebody probably did the other person wrong in some way. I feel like if it is something like a distance that has grown in a relationship or non-communication or just some kind of rift in a relationship, then one person bears a little more responsibility than the other person. And I don't think that they necessarily like to look at their shadow. And, most people don't. They're not unique in that or anything. But I feel like once they get a grip on that, and once they are able to take even just the initial steps, I feel like it's going to be really empowering. I just think that person, if it's you or the other person, I think that they're not used to it. They're not used to, my guess is they're probably a little more materially minded, and they're just not comfortable with their emotions. They're not comfortable with vulnerability. Like I said, they're not comfortable looking at their shadow and owning that. And I really don't think that they're comfortable communicating that they're uncomfortable with any of that. So they would just rather not do it. But they don't. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know when they'll take the steps to do that, because I think that they'll do it, but I don't know when they're going to do it, because I don't think that they've done it yet. Again, with the Star and the Wheel of Fortune right here, I feel like there is a little bit of a disconnect, or that this is something that has still not happened yet. So when the time is right, though, and I do think that that time is relatively near, they will be able to own this. They'll be able to take it by the balls, so to speak, and really work with it and be able to come up with something, help with you, collaborate and come up with something more beneficial to you both. And I think that when they are in the right space, um, head space, emotional space, all of that, they'll be able to. I think they'll want to help you heal or you'll want to help them heal if this is reversed. Um, Whatever damage has been done, because I don't think it's irreparable. I think with work, it can be it'd be really beneficial to work on this and see where it takes you. And with that, I think that's the message we got. Well, really quick, let me look at the Fool here on the bottom. Yeah, I think that that's saying that this person needs to stop fucking around, basically, and just take those first steps. I think that I said that a few minutes ago. Just taking those initial steps towards of just communicating, just opening even the dialogue about this, whether that's you or them who needs to do it. Somebody needs to take the leap, open the dialogue, and let the situation develop how it needs to develop. And with that, Libra, I'm going to call it good. I hope that resonates with you, and I hope you have a good month. Take care of yourself.